Our Heavenly Father, we come before you with praise and thanks for the blessings of this season. We look forward to the 4th of July and our independence. We give you thanks and praise for that, for the opportunity of earning money for the club and for our community. We ask that we be safe, sound, and productive in all cases. We give you thanks for our food now and strengthen us for the purposes you call us. As Lions, we give you thanks and praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Mike Parker.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Rick.
My country is of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of my pilgrimage ride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Anna. Anna. Anna, we got guests?
Cheryl, would you like to introduce your family, please?
I would, yes.
You what?
I would. One of them is talking. He really isn't.
One of them is talking.
Yes.
Cheryl's family, she'd like to introduce you.
I'd like to introduce you to the one that's talking.
He's handing you a mic.
President Lloyd, yes, I would like to introduce you to some of my family. On the end to the nearest to the crowd is my youngest daughter, Stephanie Harlan. Next to her is my oldest daughter, Jennifer Cheney. Well, you know Jennifer. And her husband, Michael Cheney. And their youngest child, Sid Cheney. Try to have them here today.
Anna, any other guests? You're not getting off easy.
Well, wait a minute, yeah, there's another guest right here.
He has a badge on.
But he's still a guest.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have David.
Anna.
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, we have our guest that came with Hal a couple weeks ago, David. So please welcome David.
So Anna, do we have any other guests?
Of course. I'll do that, unless you want to do it. Yeah, I know. President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, this is Doug Hall, who is a past district governor. He's one of our cohorts, right? Higginville Lions.
Carolyn, let me tell you why he's here.
Oh, is there a story, Carolyn?
Doug, why are you here?
I just wanted to be here with all my friends.
I don't know what that's all about.
Okay, hi everyone. Please leave your phones on, we need money.
Okay, our end of the month winner, we're going to announce that right now too. Our end of the month winner,
You want to do that now instead?
I'm going to announce it right now.
Okay.
Pat Fulton.
I have no idea. Get your meal paid for or donate the money. She'll donate the money to
Diabetes.
diabetes. Is there money coming down? I need money. I'll be here again. And Rosie. President Lloyd, fellow Lions and yes, just think, Lloyd, that's the last time I'm going to say that to you. It's been a fun year, and it was great working with you. My cotton candy buddy. Does that make it sweet? Sweet. Dwayne.
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, a happy $5. What I have here is DVDs from this last year to give to President Lloyd. Now that he's not going to be president, he'll have time to actually watch them all.
Really?
Also, I'm very pleased to belong to the best service club in Longview Pioneer Lions, where we have a chance to serve our community. And I've gone ahead and signed up for 6 work shifts.
Wow. You know, it's not Las Vegas, where you get to lay out by a pool. Here I come, money, money, money. Mr. Bob.
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, I did get my granddaughter married off this last weekend, and it was great to have my family together. Get the boys back to Iowa and Georgia, and the honeymoon couple is off to Jamaica for the week. So life is good for some people.
They didn't invite you? Just thought I'd out.
Yeah.
Come on, Grandpa. Here I come, here I come. Money, money, money. Money. Here I come, David. Hey, that's your job. I know, she's complaining, huh? And our guest, David.
President Lloyd, fellow guests and Lions. I have a dollar bill that I actually also, believe it or not, want to donate to this diabetes thing that they were talking about.
Thank you, David. What do you mean you're busy?
Yeah.
Martin,
Out the money. Come on.
President Lloyd, short-termer, fellow Lions and guests. First dollar number 1, similar to John Claypool, but 6 years less. My wife and I will be celebrating our 44th anniversary next week. So in combination of taking our dog to a quiet place and celebrating our anniversary, we're leaving in the morning of the 3rd for Cannon Beach, which bans fireworks. Happy anniversary to Terry and Bonnie Woodruff. We used to always joke about being our anniversary, we just happened to have their anniversary on the same afternoon 44 years ago. So don't believe any of that.
Don't wear that pink coat for nothing.
Happy dollar number 3 is thank you to President Lloyd for your service for the year, much appreciated. Happy dollar number 4 is to all of you, board members, committee chairs, and workers for all the work you do to get us through the year. We really, really appreciate that. Closing, quote of the week, and this is an unknown attribution. If you could erase all the mistakes of your past, you would also erase all the wisdom of your present. Remember the lesson, not the disappointment.
I've learned a lot. Marilyn?
Acting, no, you're real yet. President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. Our son, who is currently the lieutenant of Tacoma City of Police, I can't talk today, can I? Not making any sense. He just took his test for captain and placed first. So he's in line for it within the next 2 years. Should it happen, he did mention there are 4 people who qualify, so it's really entirely up to the chief of police. But who knows? He just keeps climbing his leadership.
Just sounds like his
Mr. Doug Hall.
King Lion, fellow Lions and guests. The first dollar I put it in is because I'll have to admit, I was on my way up to play golf and I left my golf clubs at home. So now and then for George Rader. I was hoping to see him, but he's not here, but, he's
Lift
on the offer somewhere.
your right.
There was close to dollars. Moving awful slow. George Reader.
Thank you. Mr. Terry.
Whoa, mister. Good to see you.
Keep on Lloyd Fellow Lions and guests, happy dollar. Congratulations, Lloyd. You made it through there, and now you probably forget everything you learned up there.
And illustrious Jim Reineke. Do you need help, bud?
Keep Lion Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. I've got 9 happy and sad dollars. First was, I'll get the sad dollar out of the way. My wife is not doing real well at all. She went to the emergency room about a week ago, kidney problems and other problems. She's not feeling good. That's a sad dollar. I've got a couple of happy dollars though. One happy dollar goes back to 1953, June the 17th. This is June, so I want to stick in that area. June the 17th, 1953, the world changed. I went down to the post office in Beaumont, Texas, and got in a staff car and was taken to the Earl Hotel in Houston, Texas. I enlisted in the Army. I had already been in the Navy Reserve for 6 months, but I went in and the Korean War was going on, and I stopped it. 1 week later, they the second happy dollar is July. I've told this before. Terry will tell you I tell them all over again, but anyway, on July the 8th, 1958, we'd been out on patrol, and I put my horse away, right? All 40 tons over. Went up to the chow line and got my chow, and I went back to the bunker. And fellow sitting there reading the Stars and Stripes, and in 6-inch headlines it said, "Bridge collapses in Longview, Washington. Hundreds saved." I saw that and I thought immediately of the Lewis and Clark Bridge, or the bridge over the Cowlitz. And then I got the other part of the article says, the footbridge on Lake Sacagawea headphone. I thought, boy, that was a slow news day for Stars and Stripes. Then another guess, July the 4th week in 1980, I had the pleasure of representing this district at International Convention in New Orleans. A lot of things that were on there I won't tell you about. But we had a very, very important vote. We had a vote to allow women as members. And I got there and I was lobbied quite hard by women saying no, don't vote for it. And they were all lioness members. And they were going to lose their lioness status and they didn't want to. But the story was, and a friend of mine in the club, Bill Egan, who was hard of hearing and wouldn't listen, kept saying, these damn women are trying to get in the club. And I kept telling him, no, they're not. The clubs are suing to allow women in because, like in Portland at Lloyd Center, all the managers were now women. And they wanted them to be represented. Bill Egan wouldn't hear that. He quit. But anyway, a lot of people were really mad about it. One of our happiest members in this club, when I got back, he asked me how I voted, and I said I voted to allow women in the club. And he says, whoa, the first woman comes in here, I'm out. I heard that about 40 times. And there's only one person did it, and it was Bill Egan. Anyway, the vote passed. Some of the people you wouldn't believe that didn't want this club. They're gonna take over the committees. They're gonna run in the chairs. I said, you mean they're going to work? He blinked a couple of times and then went back to his schoolwork. Anyway, that's it. And then my money here, I kind of keep things active up for the treasurer. There are 2 silver certificates. Quite badly beaten up, but they'll give you silver for these if you figure out how to get it. Somebody asked me how much silver, and I said, I don't know, if it's $1 worth, then it won't be worth work.
Thanks, Jim. Gail.
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. This is a mediocre dollar, just trying to let people know to sign up so me and June don't have to call you to get you to sign up for the 4th of July.
Careful with that fan.
I'm hot.
Yes. Yeah, you are.
Woo! Yay!
We heard that about you.
Hi, Rick.
She's got me trained to say that.
They're your greatest fan. President Lloyd, short timer. Fellow Lions and guests. Yeah, yesterday was the worst day of the year for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, it was. We do it every year, and it's always the worst day of the year.
Was it your birthday?
No. No, I don't have birthdays. No, it actually was heyday for the horse. And anyway, I got away yesterday with not moving one bale of hay. I had 7 kids over there that love to move hay for money.
For money.
Well, because it was really good. It was really good that I didn't have to move one bale of hay.
But that's did you lose?
How much money did you lose? Sorry.
Spencer, behind you.
I know.
Mr. I know.
Okay.
George Rader. I go backwards. Forward.
Yeah.
And she doesn't give any back.
President Lloyd, you're looking good. Fellow Lions and guests, a couple happy bucks. I paid 5, but you know, Jim Reinicke doesn't look like it, but he's a groundbreaking feminist. Because shortly after his experience down there, he came to Longview Toastmasters Club. I remember we voted in the early 70s to admit women members.
We had a woman member for years, her name was Mark.
That's a little confusing. That's confusing in today's culture, but no, she was named Mark. But that was after we voted to admit women, and at that time we had a big debate, and one member was really against it. And he cast his ballot, and somebody else said, wait a minute, I have some comments. So we kept talking, and then we all voted, and he cast his ballot again. There were 2 no votes. And he moved to disapprove the election because it was illegal, because there was some people voted twice. I don't know if you remember who that was, I won't mention his name. Recent, not recent, but also a councilman time. Also happy about to see my good friend Doug Hall. And I haven't seen him since I attended the high school reunion. I like to go to the older people's reunion, so I don't put on my like. So I saw Doug at the class of 1960 reunion last year, right? He had it late because of the pandemic. You don't remember. Invitations for this golf lesson. Thank you.
Yeah, the only reason he's here is because he did forget his golf clubs. Oops. Did you see that chair attack me?
You should find the chair.
I should find that chair.
Yeah.
Greg?
President almost finished Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, information dollar. Let's talk about the first ladies coming to our club.
Yeah.
I was president back in 92, 93. My first meeting in July, we had our first lady come in.
She was a transfer in and it broke the ice. So that gives you a little history. That was 31 years ago now.
She was a general too. Nurse.
She worked at Peace Health.
And Sue was said she wasn't even born then.
A woman never exposes her age, but I will just expose her age.
And then the second part of this information dollar that I just put in, this is for past district governor Doug Hall. You forgot your golf clubs. Well, you go out to Steve Patterson's truck. He's got his set in his glove box.
Yeah.
Hi, Spencer. Hi, Spencer. Talking to my fan.
I'm your only fan that matters, Isla. President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, I've got a makeup happy dollar, one from last week where Pat spotted me $1, so I didn't have any cash. Don't ask how I got it. I can't tell you how I got this cash because she'll take the rest of it. Second happy buck, I beat George Rader here from Fred Meyer. I didn't think I'd do it, but we ran into each other at Fred Meyer. He said, "You're going to miss Lions today." I said, "It's in 15 minutes." I got here. Third happy buck. Third happy buck, we were talking about so did I.
Yeah.
I'm colorblind, I couldn't see the green lights, no.
Yeah.
Third happy buck and last happy buck today, we were talking about weddings and stuff like that. It got me to thinking, shipping people off and whatnot. You're supposed to get a dowry when you get married, right? Back in the olden days, you get a dowry, like livestock or something. I'm still waiting on my livestock. If anybody knows where I can get some.
Shoes, olden days. I have shoes, olden days.
Doesn't take much.
Yeah. Also, there's interest on that dollar from.
Shoes.
So next
older than
week,
you.
bring another dollar.
My best friend's older than you. Sharon, speaking of best friends.
Whoa, might not be now. Yeah.
What, best friend?
She's exposing everyone's age today.
What are we gonna do with her?
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. First I'll start with the sad bug. My child Raya is back in the hospital. They have a pretty severe infection in their lung and they're putting massive amounts of antibiotics in them. So just keep them in your thoughts. And then a happy buck is for last Tuesday night at the Cowlitz Black Bears game. I wanted to thank everybody that came out. We had a great time. I think the rain might have kept a few people away, but we are going to do it again. So I don't know if we'll get a chance this year, but if not, for sure next year. Thanks everyone that came.
Cindy?
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, I have some happy dollars. One, Bob Augustin, it's nice to see you back here again. And I have a question. Are you here for your 100% in? Yeah. Also, Doug Hollis, nice to see you. And then Jim and I, for those of us not friends on Facebook, Jim and I went for the second year in a row to the Big Smoke Little Klamath at Hayden Park. You talk about fun and good food. We had to take chicken legs to go because we had too many tokens left over because we got so full of the food.
Thank you. Here, that's for you, so you remember who you're married to. And Leroy!
Feels good. Now you can start.
Yeah, give away $1. President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. Well, since we're disclosing all the females' ages today, my daughter, my youngest daughter, Grace, she turns 23 today, so really happy for her. And she won't let us forget it either. I mean, she planned, her birthday lasts for a month. So, there it is.
That's how it is nowadays. Thank you, everyone.
There it is.
You're up, dude.
Very good, Terry.
Yeah.
Is it warm?
right, so awards day, yay! We'll do this real quick because we've got other things to do. But we're gonna do it. I used to have it. Oh, I did. Okay. One of them I don't think is here. The rookie of the month, for the month of May, was Diane Smith, who helped with the California lot and everything. So we awarded her, but she's not here today. The unsung lion of the month is, you can stay put there, Jim. Eileen and Jim Reineke for all they do with awards and stuff like that. So that's the only reason he showed up, to give us 100%. First time I ever gave you anything. Well, you're
Smile, Jim.
Oh, smile. Wait.
This way. There we go, thank you.
Smile? I can't smile. Good. And the last of them is for the month, the Lion of the Month. A couple of gals that, since we're awarding girls, all this stuff, gals, women, actually lions, for helping out with the scholarship and setting up the luncheon and everything like that. Junie Daniel and Gail Bradley.
All right.
I also have, back from June of 2022. June, I've got another one for you. So
All right, you got two.
I'm getting rid of them soon, eventually. Boyd's not giving them out anymore, he says to heck with it. So, thank you. All righty, I'm through.
Good job, Terry.
All right. Mark.
Mark.
Thank you, short timer. Lions, we're going to do an installation of officers today. It's a little different than we typically do it, but installations can take many different versions, there are many different forms, and Cheryl preferred to do a short version, abbreviated version, in-house at the club instead of a formal dinner with a theme. A few words first, and then we're going to dive in. First of all, job number one is making sure that the club goes where the members want it to go. It is servant leadership when you're a leader in Lions, whether it's the president of the club or any of the board members. First reminder, Lions have numerous training opportunities for not only president, secretary, treasurer, but board members or Lions in general. Take opportunities as you can do that. The second reminder will take a little bit longer, but it's little things matter. When I was district governor, and I was looking it up, Maryland, it was 15 years ago, since it doesn't seem like it's been that long, but 2007, 2008. I worked on a story, I used it in my presentations, called A Glass of Milk, and it was about how a small thing can really make a big difference over time. This past year, I was reminded of that because when I was doing that presentation and talking about the Measles Initiative, where just giving $1 can save a life, and at that time the Gates Foundation was matching it, so $1 could save 2 lives. It was kind of impactful, and a year ago, Mark Mansell let me know that he was just a Lion doing stuff in the club, and he heard that presentation, looked into the measles things, realized he could donate $20 and save 40 lives. It got him fired up. As many of you know, he rode a bicycle across the United States for leader dogs, and then later rode a motorcycle across, and I never knew that I was the inspiration. So remember that for all of you that come through. You don't even know what impact you have sometimes, but the little things really, small acts of kindness can really make a big difference. As Maya Angelou said, your legacy is every life you touch. With that, I will start off with a quote, and then we'll jump into the installation itself. This is Ralph Waldo Emerson on success. To laugh often and much to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. You think about Lions, we succeed on a regular basis just because of that. First up, Lion Leroy as secretary. Have these officers all been duly elected as per procedure?
Yes, they have.
Thank you. First up is LCIF coordinator, so we can pretend Hal's here, but I'll just, we'll just kind of keep pretending that Hal's here. He serves as our LCIF coordinator. We'll continue in that role, so I won't go through that. Lion tamers, would Ann Camarda, Rick Hartley, and Anna Hartley please come forward? And we'll have you just, we'll start down by Leroy. We'll just stand along the front table up here. And on deck will be Isla, Steve Johnston, and Sula. But you don't need to come up yet. I'm just letting you know that you'll be coming up next. Lions, Ann Camarda, Rick Hartley, and Anna Hartley, you have been selected to serve as lion tamer. Will you care for the display and storage of the club's property, flags, gong, and gavel? Will you also serve as sergeant-at-arms and greeter for both guests and members? Will you, as lion tamer, perform all of your duties as provided by your club's governing documents to the best of your ability? If so, please answer, I will. Next up, tail twisters. Boo! It is traditional to boo because they are collecting fines. But... Steve? Oh, there's Steve. What's that? No, maintain, stay up here. We could come this way though. You could cover me up. You don't need to. We'll just slide on down and make room as we go. Lions, Isla Huster, Steve Johnston, and Sula Siok. I'm going to get that right one of these times.
Like Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, but it's something you can fine me for next year for mispronouncing it. So.
I will.
You have been elected to serve as tail twister. Will you promote harmony, fellowship, fun, and enthusiasm to draw the members together at club meetings, using your best judgment to assist with club administrative fundraising? Just remember, it's more in the fellowship and the fun than in the fundraising for tail twisters. Will you perform all of your duties as provided by your club's governing documents to the best of your ability? If so, please answer, I will.
I will.
Club directors, come on down. That's Rose Dickinson, Rick Johnson, some guy named Mark Kelch, Katie Dillinger, Jane Gurdon, and Marilyn Patterson.
Why, because nobody else will?
Bodyguard for Isla?
It's a, yes, my bodyguards.
You want me to turn this fan on for you?
Yes, I need to be blown.
Crazy.
Wait a minute.
I'm sure glad the microphone's not out there.
Come on, Rick. Head out of gutters.
Lions, Rose Dickinson, Rick Johnson, Mark Kelch, Katie Dillinger, Jane Gurdon, and Marilyn Patterson. They are the directors for this year. Rose, Rick, and myself have 1 year left, and Katie, Jane, and Marilyn are beginning a 2-year stretch as director. Together with the other officers, will you assist to formulate and execute the policies in new business, faithfully attend board and club meetings, and give unselfishly of your time and effort to advance your club and Lions Clubs International? Will you as directors perform all of your duties as provided by your club's governing documents to the best of your ability? If so, please answer, I will. Good. Now, nobody else has to come up with this one because service chairman is next one to be installed, and that is Lion Rose. So Lion Rose Dickinson, you have been elected to serve as your club. I don't know if it was elected, but you are serving as the service chairperson. Will you work with others to develop, communicate, and implement the annual program of community and humanitarian service approved by the club's board of directors, incorporating both members and non-members in your service projects? Will you, as service chairman, perform all of your duties as provided by your club's governing documents to the best of your ability? If so, please answer by saying, I will. Membership chairman. Did we get a new one this year? Nope, I guess not. Lion Greg, come on up.
You know that?
The old guy, the old guy.
Lion Greg Firth, you have been elected to serve as your club as membership chairperson. Will you help develop and implement a membership growth plan and retention program to encourage and assist the club in recruiting and retaining high-quality members? Will you, as membership chairperson, perform all of your duties as provided by your club's governing documents to the best of your ability? If so, please answer, I will. Treasurer is absent. Lion Pat Ballmer is continuing on in that role, and he will be responsible for the funds. Next up after that, secretary. So if I could ask Leroy to walk around to the corner there. I don't know about 4 more years. I recommended 3 years as a good term for secretary. But Lion Leroy Parcell, you have been elected to serve as your club secretary. Will you maintain all the general records of the club, submit reports as required by the district and international association, and serve as a liaison between your club, zone, district, and Lions Clubs International? Will you also serve as an active member of the District Governor's Advisory Committee, attending the meetings of your zone? Will you, as secretary, perform all of your duties as provided by your club's governing documents to the best of your ability? If so, please answer, I will. One thing of note that some members aren't aware of, both the secretary and the president of the club are the official representatives from our club to our zone, and they are voting members of the zone and should be attending all of the zone meetings. However, there are conflicts, and the best thing to do is appoint a representative so that we are always represented by 2 members at those zone meetings. So just a heads up there. Vice presidents, Carrie Ann, Cindy, and Sharon, if you'll come around the front over this way.
Good thing they passed the woman vote, huh?
That was pretty clever, Isla. As she pointed out, it's a good thing we allow women in the club. Looking at the vice presidents. Lions, Carrie Ann Botero as first VP, Cindy Sessions serving as second VP, and Sharon Nolan serving as third VP. You have been elected to serve as vice presidents. Will you, in order of your office and presence, substitute for the president when absent from any club, board of directors meeting, or regular meeting, and oversee the functioning of such committees as the president may delegate or designate? In our club, that's already laid out because the third vice president oversees the committees that raise money, the second vice president of the committees that spend money, and the first vice president, the executive committees, and learning to become president. Will you also, if requested, serve as an active member of the District Governor's Advisory Committee, as I noted earlier, attending the meetings of your zone? Will you, as vice presidents, perform all of your duties as provided by your club's governing documents to the best of your ability? If so, please answer, I will.
I will.
Cheryl, you can join us over in the far end over there.
Yay!
We could shift people a couple feet that way, and we might be able to get Cheryl in view of the Dwayne's camera up there.
Come on, Cheryl.
I won't repeat that one. Lion Cheryl Coast, you've been elected to the office of president of your club. You are its chief executive officer. Your success is a reflection of your club's success. Now is the time to continue building your club in every way possible so that you may be an example, or it may be an example to other clubs, and a credit to the community, the district, and Lions Clubs International. Will you preside at all regular and special meetings of your club and board of directors, appoint standing and special committees, and ensure their success? Will you also serve as an active member of the District Governor's Advisory Committee, attending the meetings of your zone? Will you, as president, perform all of your duties as provided by your club's governing documents to the best of your ability? If so, please answer, I will.
I
Getting a little nervous there. Immediate pass. She went to Kelso. That was where the delay was.
There you go.
I would ask Lloyd to join us on the end over there. Immediate past president Lloyd Williams, will you provide advice when asked to your incoming president and assist the lion tamers as an official greeter for your club? If so, please answer, I will. That was pretty quick. That's close to the president's speech. Finally, Lions Club members, will you pledge to support your officers by volunteering to serve on club projects and fundraisers and contribute to the camaraderie and fellowship of the Longview Pioneer Lions to the best of your ability? Please signify by saying I will. I figured you guys had figured this out by now, but I guess I was a little off on that.
Please say yes.
It is now my pleasure to declare these lions duly installed into the respective offices to which they have been elected. Congratulations, Board of Directors 2324. Now, they may all be seated, you may be seated, with the exception of course, our current and outgoing president and our soon-to-be incoming, or incoming soon-to-be president, if you'll stay up here. I believe at this time we have a presentation of the gavel and plaque. Go ahead, Lloyd.
And don't smile.
Really? On behalf of the Lions Club, Cheryl, I want to present with you this gavel and this plaque. You are now officially in charge of this.
Uh-oh.
That's from 1923.
Yeah, I'll talk about that. So, the plaque that he just presented has the original president's pin from the year we were chartered in 1923. It's a 100-year-old pin. Don't lose it. The gavel, I'm sure that's not original. We've had so many gavels over the years stolen.
I think the
come
one
back.
that's in my purse that I used last week is maybe the original.
The original.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
That too.
Now we have a couple other presentations. I believe Isla and Ann, if you could come forward and get ready up here. These are the presentations to Lloyd, and then after that, Cheryl, if you have a few words.
Okay.
Just a few, Cheryl.
Thank you, Leroy. Leroy reminded me that I forgot to do pins. So for, I don't know which is which, so there's President. For Cheryl. And this one's really treasured, past president, Leroy. And Leroy has also made new badges for each of you. So you have one that says past president, and one that says president.
I'm not bad, that's hers.
I love it.
On behalf of the Historian Committee, I made you an outgoing photo album, and you'll never forget it because I accidentally stuck my fingernail through there. That's yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hold it up, honey.
Hold it up.
Somebody take
All
a
right.
Your scrapbook and your book for here. And Ann has a few things to present as well.
Okay, so past President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. So Lloyd, you inspired me through a lot of things. I mean, this whole club, and I've been here over a year now. But I really appreciate your kindness and understanding and guidance with a lot of things. And so I wrote something for you. So I can imagine these are your words. All right, I am a lion. Let me tell you how. I serve my community in many ways, through fundraising, volunteering, and putting in long days. I love to see change and empowerment through work and play. It makes my heart happy to be part of someone's day. Now and then, when things get scrappy, I earn hazard pay. I know with my Lions Club, we will overcome what may. Now, finishing my term as president, 2022 to 2023, I have to say, what a year it's been, so bring on each new day. Go Lions.
And she has hazard pay that she presented, the payday and the chocolate coins. Thank you. I don't know which microphone you would like.
Okay, can I get the box? Please.
Snag my paper.
That's Steve's body, too slow.
Here's my brains, I better put them up
I'm
here.
behind you.
Okay.
Okay, lion tamers, you'll have to remember to put this out every week now.
Okay, hi. Okay, I just wanted to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to serve as your president in the coming year. I know you didn't have much to do with the timing, but I still feel like it's a special honor for me to lead this club in our centennial year. I know you'll all help make it a grand one, worthy of the vision Melvin Jones had for our organization. And then later on, Mr. Robert A. Long and those he brought west with him had, especially for this club that they founded. I want to thank everyone here today, and those who aren't, too, for all your work and care for this club and its members. Not only this past year, but every year. President Lloyd, where are you? There you are. You especially, for leading us faithfully through this one. In some respects, it's been a rough one, with the loss of some members and the passing of some other dear ones too. But we're on the grow now, and things are looking very bright for the future of Pioneer Lions. I look to every one of you to help me make the year ahead a great one. If I mess up from time to time, and I will mess up, I count on you to let me know it, and I don't have a single doubt that you'll help me get back on the right track. Cooperation will continue to be the name of the game in the year ahead. To every one of you, I value your knowledge, wisdom, and experience. I'm very glad there's such a great group of people here who have my six. I'll probably take opportunity occasionally to remind all of us who we are and what we're all about. We are lions, and lions serve. That's it. If our club is missing anything, and I don't think we're missing much because this club is filled with sharp, caring people, but if I could have one wish, it would be that we always focus on those we are helping through our service and what it is we will do for them and what our service does for them. So in short, I hope you'll join me Thursday evening, just 2 days away, between 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. Won't hurt, just a short and sweet, at J Squared Barrel House right near the Columbia Theater. They have food there. It's not just an ale house, it's a restaurant. How about that? So we can get together for a little while and say goodbye Lions Year 2022-23 and hello 2023-24. I'm very happy to serve as your president next year. I look forward to great times together as we help our community around us. Thanks again to every one of you. Marilyn brought these, so we have to use them. So we're going to do a cheer because, you know, I'm an old retired cheerleader and my pom-poms are really drooping, but I'll do the best I can. And here's the cheer. It's very simple. L-I-O-N-S. Yay, Lions. Let's do it. L-I-O-N-S. Yay, Lions. Yay. Here's to a great year.
So there are several Lions in here that new members who have completed all of our requirements. If you haven't completed all your requirements, I'm going to give you one of these. Well, you still do it, but here we go. I have a badge for Katie Dillinger, Anna Hartley, and Rick Hartley,
There you go.
Spencer Boudreau, and Keith Starks. If you guys can come up here real fast, I'll hand these out to you, and you can give me
Real fast.
just throw your red badge over here on my stuff. And yeah, real fast, Katie. So
You're getting brand new.
So see here, Keith, there it is. I'll take your red badge. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Thank you. Katie, where you at? Oh.
I've already got my badge. You just took the date off mine.
Oh, that's right. I did. So this is a replacement because we don't want to be dating ourselves. Give it to Katie.
Give it to Katie.
I'm not going to do it.
Anna?
It's fine.
Rick and Spencer. You already all have your badges. Great. Thank you. Sorry it took so long, but there you are.
All right.
Okay. And since we've got our new vice presidents on board now, I have pins for them. So if they'll come up there, what is it? Sharon, Cindy, and Carrie Ann. There she is.
Hey, Katie, is that big check for your Georgia?
You can keep your old badge.
Yeah.
See now this says vice president.
Oh, okay, so from past president.
Yeah. You just move it along.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
I'm not good.
Katie, did you get your new one? You got your new one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There's nothing but scattered up here. Hey, before Lloyd goes on, just a reminder, Tuesday is July 4th. We will not be meeting here. We'll be meeting down at the Lake Bank. So make sure you're there early and plan to stay all day for the meeting, okay?
All right. Good one,
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, sign-ups for the kids' races. We know it's a busy time, but don't forget us at the lake. President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, I also have sign-ups for the Spirits of Longview. If anybody wants to sign up, because you need to. I will also hold a quick meeting just after this meeting, since we're like 4 days away.
I am Cole Hyman, I guess, as the general program chair. I'm making a plea for people to help me with the program for the coming year. We lost a number of people that were scheduled doing it last year, and I want to give great thanks for Mark and George for stepping in and helping. But to have a continued good program, I need assistance from that. But variety is what makes it interesting for all of us. And it's hard for one person to provide that variety. Thank you.
Marilyn, just Marilyn, quick.
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, I made arrangements with Castle Rock Lions to go visit Thursday morning at actually noon, from about noon to 1, to visit their food bank. And I did this for some of our newer Lions, so the Hartleys are going to attend, and Keith Stark is going to attend, and anyone else that wants to come. We're going to tour their newly designed food bank storage area, and Thursday morning, or actually it's behind the Eagles in Castle Rock. They go downstairs, so you have to park in the back. But anyway, a few of us are going to go over there and check it out, and then they get their visitation counted too.
Okay, Steve. Steve.
Don't take the key,
President has been.
Oh, now I have never called you a name, and now you want to get name calling.
I've called you a few names.
I know. I'm going to start.
Anyway, President Lloyd, Lions and guests, I too am looking for someone to help cook hot dogs at the beer garden.
Same call names?
From 4 to 7. From 4 to 7. Bob has just filled that void. Thank you, Bob.
Come visit more than once a year. Yeah.
And as the former President Lloyd handed off the
Go Forth pins. I am now selling them for $2 each, so catch me when you can. They're, says who?
Three for 10.
They're $2 each. Take it or leave it. Be careful with it.
One more quick thing. I would really be remiss if I didn't say thank you, Mark. Mark? Mark? Thank you. Thank you for putting together our presentation today, our installation, and doing such a fine job. I appreciate it very much. Can all the new installees meet back here for just a minute in front of the flag so we can get some real good pictures, maybe?